Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am back. Today is September the 16th, 2022. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and the prospect of seeing this currency fall another 30%. There's someone, Capo, that is trying to tell his followers on Twitter that Bitcoin is going to fall another 30% from where the price currently is right now. So I want to come and look at the chart to see if that is applicable. Is that possible? And if so, should we get prepared for it? So welcome everyone to the channel. This is HueFin, also known as HueFin News. I am the one who comes through and create price predictions on a simplistic basis, not to confuse you all, and just simply to show you all that this is a game that we all can easily win at and be successful. So if you all want to join me, hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe here to the channel to get more of this fantastic content that is not going to be available anywhere else. Check this out. This article came from the Daily Hodl. Bitcoin could plunge by over 30% before bottoming out. Now, this is according to a crypto strategist. See, you see how people place titles on one another? Here's the timeline. Let's talk about it. This article was written on September the 15th, 2022. A widely followed crypto analyst, asset trader, and analyst is warning that Bitcoin has potential to plummet by over 30% from the current price if a key support level crumbles. Now, the key word in that whole sentence is if. 2 letters, 1 powerful word. If. What if it does? What if Bitcoin does hold support? Then I guess we could just throw the prospect of seeing Bitcoin fall 30%. Are we supposed to just throw that out? Because if can only be a momentary thing too. Bitcoin could hold support just for a small time, and then the resumption to fall 30% is going to continue. Think about that. Now, you guys can see in the next highlighted portion of the article, Capo tells his 517,000 Twitter followers that Bitcoin's main downside target lies between $16,000 to $14,000, a drop of between 21 and 31%. Okay, so that's a pretty wide gap. $20,000. Excuse me, 2,000. You guys can see it. Pretty wide range, $2,000 gap from $16,000 to $14,000. Let's go a little bit further. Now, this is what he mentioned in his tweet. Okay, current pivot is 21,000, clean break below here, and $19,000 is next. Currently, you guys can see that Bitcoin is sitting at $19,825. I have my support price around $18,400. He's looking for a clean break to 19,000, and it goes to the main target of 14,000 and 16,000 for the last low. He's trying to say that it's going to bottom out between $16,000 and $14,000. So let's go ahead and do this here. Okay, so where the price is right now in Bitcoin, for it to fall to $16,000, that's around 18%. 14,000. 29. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you all the background of this particular price chart because it tells us a whole lot regarding how we can see the market in Bitcoin move, right? So if we're going to bottom out around $14,000, can you see a prior area to where that $14,000 was used as resistance, right? This is where he is coming up with his idea of seeing Bitcoin bottoming out. Can you see it? I just extended this line to the left, and you all can tell this is where he's getting his idea that Bitcoin can bottom out around $14,000. 16,000. If I were to create another line, you guys can see where the market in Bitcoin was trading at resistance, and then it came in and held as support. This is where he's getting his idea from. Now, why is he only mentioning these two numbers, $16,000 and $14,000? Like, we could see Bitcoin go down to 12,000. Why not 12,000? Why not? Could we not see Bitcoin fall down to $10,200, $8,000? Like, why $14,000 and $16,000? Why? That's the question. Oh, is it just because it's a monumental number of a plummet, 30% lower? Because $8,000 is a wider move to the downside than 30%. Is that not applicable? Like, is that not possible? In the realm of cryptocurrency, yes, it is very, very possible that we can see Bitcoin fall that low, 10,000, 8,000. There's no bottom when the market is in a downtrend. So we need to take what this article is trying to lead us into thinking about Bitcoin falling 30% with a grain of salt. We simply need to pay attention to the price chart, because we always have to remember the ifs, the ands, the buts, the could, the should, it may, it possibly talk that so many people go through. They give us all of those type of buzzwords that we need to stay keen on, because he really doesn't understand. He really doesn't know. Because if Bitcoin, in fact, does hold our area of support, which is right here around $18,400 or so, Bitcoin won't even go down to $16,000 or $14,000. Like, this area that I have created is still a very firm area of support. Now, we're definitely in a downtrend in Bitcoin. So we understand that the movement to the downside is still greater than us seeing Bitcoin go up. Now, why do I say that? Because I did my last video in Bitcoin on yesterday. I did a video just yesterday in Bitcoin, and I got the confirmation that, yeah, we're still weak in the market in Bitcoin because of what occurred here when the market in one day fell almost 10%. We're still weak. So I don't want everyone to get it twisted and not to think that Bitcoin is not going to go lower. Yeah, we're anticipating that Bitcoin's price is going to go lower, but to put a number on it, it's going to be hard. That is why when I usually come in through do my price predictions, I don't give you all some astronomical price target. 30% lower, that's going to be a while. It might take a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months to see Bitcoin even break $18,200 to the downside. We need to stair step this. Once we see Bitcoin's price break $18,200 that I got identified on my chart, then we'll come in and say, yeah, we're going to go lower. But that's only under the pretext that we see continued weakness around 18,200. Right now, we are anticipating that Bitcoin is going to continue to trend down, but we got that safe haven. Namely, right now to where Bitcoin is trading, I would say the first support area is around 19,500, 550. Second area of support is around 19,000. Then the third area is around 18,350. Those three areas I am keeping my eyes on to see if the buyers are going to show up. Because if the buyers show up and buy Bitcoin at either of those three price levels, Bitcoin is not going to fall. It's not going to go lower. We're going to maintain this consolidational trading range that we see in Bitcoin that started all the way back in mid-June. Okay. So I want us to really stay keen on what the chart is reflecting versus what people are tweeting, versus what people are saying, versus the content that they are garnishing in regards to what Bitcoin is going to do next. The chart is already telling us what's going to happen next. We just got to focus in on the price chart. And if anyone is coming out with an idea as to how low they think Bitcoin is going to go or how high price is going to go, we always need to certify it with the chart. If it lines up with the chart, then we give that individual credibility. If it doesn't, then we understand that what they're talking about is not accurate. This is the answer to the questions as to where price is going to go. The price chart is. It's the cheat. It's the cheat sheet. If you're trying to take a test and you're trying to figure out if the person that you're cheating off of knows exactly what they're talking about, the cheat sheet is already here. The price chart is the cheat sheet. And I'll always focus in on a cheat sheet. So that's it. Just wanted to come and talk about that particular article real quick. And since my video was done yesterday, again, I'm not going to change it just yet. You guys can see that I was anticipating that Bitcoin was going to trend higher. And from what occurred, maybe a while. Okay. But we're just going to continue to look at the market over the next couple of days and so. And we see Bitcoin continue to fall and buyers don't show up. Then I'll come back in and reevaluate the situation and then play some downside movement in Bitcoin. All right. So nothing there. Nothing to change so far. But yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on it because once it changes, then yeah, we'll come through and do another price prediction into the market for Bitcoin. Questions, comments, let me know. Make sure you maintain profitability. And as always, trade different.